Yet every conclusion they reach collapses the moment you move differently than they predicted. They've learned that whatever game they think you're playing, it's not the one that's actually unfolding. And that realization alone terrifies them. But occasionally, just enough to remind them of what you're capable of, you give them a glimpse. A devastating observation dropped casually into conversation, wrapped in a smile that makes it sting all the more. A problem resolved with such effortless elegance that their own efforts look staged, clumsy, almost embarrassing in comparison. A prediction delivered quietly that later plays out with such uncanny accuracy it feels less like analysis and more like prophecy. These moments aren't accidents. They're carefully placed markers, strategic revelations designed to remind everyone around you that your silence, your patience, your restraint is not weakness. It is deliberate power. You've transformed intelligence into an art form. A canvas no one can see directly, but whose brushstrokes are felt everywhere. People know when you've done something. The air shifts, dynamics rearrange, outcomes tilt in unexpected directions. They can feel the ripple, they can witness the result, but they can never quite trace it back to you. That invisibility makes you the intellectual equivalent of dark matter, unseen, untouchable, yet undeniably influential, shaping everything without ever needing to leave fingerprints. The fear they once held for your intelligence has evolved into something more layered. It's no longer just intimidation, it's reverence. They've realized you carry the power to dismantle entire reputations with a single truth, to unravel elaborate strategies with one piercing observation, to collapse fragile egos with insight sharper than any blade. But you don't. You could, but you don't. You could, but you don't. And that choice, your refusal to abuse the vast arsenal you command, is what has earned you something far more rare than fear or admiration. It has earned you awe. They respect you because you are not reckless with your brilliance. You don't need to prove yourself at every turn. You don't correct every error. You don't waste time debating every flawed argument. You don't need to announce that you're the smartest in the room. Everyone already knows. Your intelligence is a sheathed sword, its presence undeniable, its sharpness unquestioned. And because you only draw it when absolutely necessary, the stories of those moments spread like wildfire. These stories have become myths, passed from person to person, always retold with a certain weight. They speak of the time you solved the unsolvable, the time you answered the unanswerable,